Hi, I'm Dr. Brett Butterfield with Nampa Naturopathic, and I want to focus on this video on how to prevent from getting sick. So right now we are in the sick season, or the flu season. Like half of our basketball team is sick. We've got family members getting sick. It's just rolling through Idaho. Everyone's getting sick at this given time. So how can you prevent from getting sick? You know it's going around. What can you do in your families? I kind of wanted to think about this idea. Why is there a sick season? And I've heard a few different ideas for this. I've heard one doctor, a really smart guy, he was saying it's just a vitamin D deficiency season. I don't really buy that. I think there's a lot more to it than that. But certainly we do want to keep our vitamin D levels up, okay? I think it's multifactorial, okay? So in the winter, we tend to spend more time indoors. So we're not getting sunlight, we're not getting fresh air, we're sedentary, we're not moving our bodies. So your immune system largely lives in your lymphatic system, and your lymphatic, you need to move your lymph with movement. You need to be moving your body. Otherwise, your immune system is kind of inactive. So we're sedentary, we're inside, and then there's this other thing that's going on during the winter. So from kind of the end of October all the way through to the beginning of January, we're eating a lot of sugar and junk food, right? So we've got Halloween, and we've got Thanksgiving, and we've got Christmas, and we've got New Year's. It's a really challenging time to eat healthy, but if you don't want to get sick, eating sugar is one of the biggest things that can tank your immune system, or just eating too much in general. So you really want to try and eat as healthy as possible, even with everything going on. There's a lot of holiday stress, okay? And then some people just have a tendency towards depression in the winter. So it's called seasonal affective disorder. They just feel kind of melancholy. And then all these things can combine for poor sleep, okay? So sleep, I'd say sleep and exercise are the two biggest things for lifestyle that you really need to be doing a good job on those things to prevent from getting sick. And of course, diet, which I mentioned. But there's also some different things that you can be doing with supplements that you can take preemptively, keeping those nutritional stores up. So your immune system needs certain nutrients in order to function optimally, okay? Now, the first one I want to share is probably no surprise, is taking vitamin C. So you can take 2,000 milligrams for your average adult vitamin C to prevent from getting sick. If you've been exposed to anyone who's sick, you take 3,000 milligrams vitamin C. If you are starting to get symptoms of being sick, bump it up to 4,000, and I'll even go 5,000 milligrams if I'm really sick, or more, okay? There's really no harmful effects of vitamin C other than if you take too much at once, it can upset your tummy, okay? You get maybe some gas and diarrhea. You just want to back off. You spread your vitamin C out, throughout the day. I usually prefer to have it with a meal. It's really best to take your vitamins and minerals with food, but you can take it in between meals. Also, I know doctors who will do that. It's better to have vitamin C with bioflavonoids. I've kind of switched over to Now Vitamin C. They've got a great product with bioflavonoids, and it's an encapsulated product. And so that's the first thing you want to consider. The next product to prevent from getting sick is a unique product from one of our partners that we're closest with is Professional Botanicals. And this product is called Immuguard, which was designed by the world-class Bruce Halstead. He was a marine biologist who was really world-class, and he designed this product after the nuclear incident in Chernobyl. And it has 40, 50 ingredients in here. It's really quite the cocktail. It's a masterpiece. Just taking one of these a day can really help you to prevent from getting sick. So those are my two main ones. I mentioned good sleep. Those are kind of the big three. And then there's some other ones that are also very good that are worth mentioning. So we've got zinc. Yeah, I think a lot of these have kind of gotten more popular over the last 5 years. People heard about some of these things with the epidemic, and people started taking them more. So I think they have more credibility in the public's mind. And these are things that we've been using for years and years, okay? So zinc, I like this one from Standard Process. It's a whole foods based zinc. And so this zinc and the Now Vitamin C and the Immuguard, and then the next one, Vitamin D. These are all available through our Fullscript account. Okay, so I'll post that for you in the comments section. So for vitamin D, there's a couple brands that I really like. There's Protocol for Life Balance. And if you're gonna get vitamin D, get one that has a decent dose. So I always get at least 10,000 IUs, especially if you're sick. Get 10,000 IUs for Protocols for Life or pure encapsulations. This is a really high-end clean one for people who are a little bit more sensitive. But yeah, don't be afraid taking 2 to 5 vitamin D when you're sick. Maybe just 1 a day for prevention. You can get your vitamin D tested in your blood from from us through the clinic, or if you're working with another practitioner. If you're coming into our clinic, we have 2 other products that we really like. There's a vitamin D that works really good for kids, so it dissolves under the tongue. And then we've also got iodine, which is the chemical immune agent in the body, okay? And so it can be nice taking some amount of iodine on a regular basis, okay? So for really preventing getting sick, get yourself some vitamin C, get yourself some Immuguard. These ones would be secondary, and keep your body moving. If you need to join a gym or just going out during the warmer part of the day, bundling up, you got to keep moving your body, doing something at home, getting good sleep, and being careful with all that winter holiday junk food, okay? Those are my advice. Those are some things for you to get started on.